Welcome to Fermentation 101, Episode 2. Today we are going to learn how to make Sauerkraut. Sauerkraut is a German term. Saar means sour and kraut means cabbage. Along with the classic version, I'll also teach you how to give it an Indian twist with Garam Masala flavor. So let's dive straight in. We start by removing any damaged outer leaves and washing the cabbage thoroughly. And don't forget to keep one whole leaf aside. We'll need it later. Remove the cabbage end and shred it finely. The thinner the cut, the more juice it releases. So don't rush this step. Transfer the chopped cabbage to a bowl and weigh it. This batch comes to 800 grams. Now let's measure the salt. For sauerkraut, we use a 2% salt ratio. Since our cabbage weighs 800 grams, we'll add 16 grams of salt. Mix it in really well, cover it up, and let it rest for 1 hour. Now let's prepare the spices for the garam masala variation. Into the pan, I'm adding coriander seeds, cumin, mustard, peppercorns, fennel seeds, green cardamom, and chilli flakes. Dry roast this on medium heat for 1 to 2 minutes, just until fragrant. Then blitz it and your garam masala is ready. After 1 hour, massage the cabbage really well for about 5 minutes to release juices. It can get a little tiring, but come on, you're building those muscles. Now we add chopped red chilli, turmeric powder, and garam masala to the cabbage. Give it a good mix. This is where the real magic happens. I'm using a clean jar washed with hot water. Transfer the mix into the jar and press it down firmly. Really pack it in. Ensure no air pockets. The cabbage should be completely submerged in its natural brine. If the liquid is less, top it up with extra brine, 100 ml water plus 2 grams salt. Wipe the mouth of the jar clean. This helps keep the ferment safe and happy. Place the cabbage leaf on top and gently press it down from the edges, so no little cabbage pieces try to float their way up. Now add a way to keep the cabbage submerged in the brine and prevent mould. You can use a Ziploc pouch filled with water or proper glass fermentation weights. If any pieces float up while stacking, press them down or remove them. You can use a regular lid and open it once a day to release gas and keep the jar safe. Or use an airlock lid and leave it undisturbed. It automatically lets the gases escape. Keep the sauerkraut at least 3 days. And after that, just taste it every day. If you want it more tangy and softer, let it ferment for another couple of days. Once you like the flavor, move it to the fridge. It can easily last up to a year. This is a jar of turmeric sauerkraut that I had made, where I added raw turmeric and black pepper powder. Similarly, you can feel free to add any vegetables and spices and make the sauerkraut your own. Just ensure you account for the weight of the vegetables when calculating salt. Let us know in comments if this helped and what you'd like to ferment next. And that's it for episode 2. Feel free to experiment with your own flavors, your own vegetables. Fermentation is forgiving, fun, and just trust the process and go on. See you in the next episode. Bye-bye. Don't forget to subscribe.